Hi everyone, my name is Heather and welcome to my ultimate beginner workout on the vibration plate. We are going to go through every detail of this vibration plate. We're going to get used to it. We're not going to use any weights at all today. We're not going to be coming off the plate at all today. And we're not going to be doing any stability work today. So it's just going to be very basic. I want you to get used to it. I want you to know what you're doing so we could just gradually increase and improve to get the ultimate benefit from this vibration plate. So right now I have set my plate for 20 minutes. Every plate is different. Some go higher, some go lower. But since this is a beginner workout, I'm going to set it for 20 minutes because I'm going to be talking a lot through the workout. And then also for the modes. So everyone has different settings and some have fancier vibration plates. This one is a very basic vibration plate where it has 3 modes. When I say mode, it means speed. So being on a low mode is something that you'll see me do quite often, especially when we're using heavier weights and doing balancing work. So I always say start on a low mode there. You can start to increase that mode as you progress in your stability and your strength. The higher the mode goes, the more it shakes and vibrates. So a lot of times we'll use those higher modes when we're doing more cardio or actual workouts where we want to increase that muscle activity. So right now we're going to do, since we are just starting, we're going to do mode 1, so that lowest mode that you have on your vibration plate, and let's set our plates for 20 minutes and let's get started. So I'm going to press start and I'm going to hop on, and I like to start off shoulder width apart. Always shoulders up and back and core tight during the workouts. Don't lock your knees. Keep your knees slightly bent. In the middle of the plate is where you'll feel most stable. When you start to step to the corner of the plate, which we do in a lot of the workouts, especially when we're doing squats and things like that, and as you can see, my legs are jiggling even more, we're definitely increasing our activity at the edge of the plate. So always start off in the middle of the plate, get used to it, and then as we start doing workouts that require more intensity, we step outside the plate. So think about, this is more of a jog, this is more of a walk, okay, if you want to think about it that way. So we're going to start this workout by just taking some deep breaths in and blowing it out. Deep breath in, getting those knees into it, blowing it out. So good for knee health as well. And our joints, deep breath in and blow it out. And I'm going to have you roll your shoulders to the back. 2 and 3. And then forwards. 2 and 3. And now I want you just to lift those shoulders all the way up to your ears and push it all the way down. Lift those shoulders all the way up to the ears and then push it all the way down. Last time, breathing in and blow it out. Good job. Okay, so we're gonna stay right here. Again, core tight, shoulders up and back. I'm gonna keep on reminding you, knees slightly back, okay? You're feeling this already. I want you just to think about how your body feels right now. We're already igniting the thighs, right? Like we feel that right here. We're slightly bent, so we're gonna feel it a little bit more at our back side. What I want you to do is put your hands on your hips. Look at your feet, make sure you're on the plate. I'm gonna remind you of that a couple of times. If you wanna have a chair next to you, a wall, dresser, sometimes that's nice just to set up your plate next to something where if you do feel a little unstable, you can hold on, especially while you're getting used to it and you don't really know how you're gonna feel. So put your hands on your hips, and I want you just to rock to the balls of your feet, and then rock to your heels. And this is not a big rock. I'm having you shift your weight. I don't want you lifting up your heels or your toes. Just rock back and forth. So in your heels, keep all that weight in your heels. What does that feel like to you? You feel it more in your back, right? So now shift to the ball of your feet. You feel that more in like that quadricep front of your shin area, okay? So I just want you just to kind of rock back and forth and see how that feels for you. Start to just get used to these motions, and we are going to be doing a workout, but I just want you to feel what the entire plate feels like with these movements at this moment in time. So we're going to do last one heel, and done. Okay, so reset your body, abs tight, shoulders up and back. What I want you to do is put your arms in this position where they're open, your palms are facing me, and we are going to squeeze in and out. Squeeze in and out, working that chest, working on opening that chest, working those shoulders, we're working those biceps. You can drop down at any time if you're feeling more like you want a little more, you're feeling stable, you can drop another inch and really start to ignite that lower body as well. Keeping that core tight the entire time to maintain good posture and balance. Now, if you start to feel like, okay, this is a little easy for me, then you can always add wrist weights. You can always add light weights. But for this workout, being an ultimate beginner workout, we're just using our body weight. Keeping the elbows at shoulder height is very important. And we are going to do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Hold, make a little prayer hand. Hold, keep those elbows raised again to your shoulders, and we're gonna pulse it, pressing your palms and your elbows together. Just pulse, keeping those knees bent and that core tight. There you are. So feel that again in your biceps and shoulders. You're really squeezing good, so you're getting some resistance there in the upper body. And we're gonna hang out here for a couple more seconds. And we're gonna do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Already feeling a little bit of a burn. Now we're gonna do like a little broken arm again, and we're gonna press those elbows to the back, squeezing that scapula, and then releasing it forwards. Really opening that chest stance. Love chest, we're working that back now. So feel that squeeze in that back. So think about this. We're not using weights right now. We're just getting used to everything. We're getting used to how these exercises feel on the vibration plate. We'll start adding wrist weights, ankle weights, which I highly suggest just having on hand for when you're ready to progress in your workout. Everything that you add adds more resistance. So you're gonna be burning more calories. If losing weight is part of your goal, definitely start hitting those weights. I was reading something, I have been doing a lot of research over the years, you know, especially as we're aging, to ensure that we're doing some sort of weight training, especially since we're losing 1% of muscle mass after, like when you're in your late 30s, 40s, 50s, like it just, you know, we really have to compensate and do more weight training. Keep those elbows higher. And we're gonna do 4, 3, 2, and 1. What I want you to do is hinge forwards, okay? Still keeping that core super tight and lifted. Press, you're gonna face your palms to the ceiling. And what I want you to do is just open and close. Open and close. Like you're doing some sort of a snow angel movement. And so you're gonna feel that in your triceps. So you're almost like leaving, like your thumbs are coming close together and you're keeping that tricep contracted. That's the back of your arms. Hinging forwards, you're gonna feel, since we're contracting our abdominal area, we are working our core right now and our knees are bent. So we're working our glutes and lower body as well. So this is a great little exercise to do. And again, we're not using any weights, but you can still really feel the burn. So this is a great beginner exercise. And I'm telling you, there's so much that you can do on this plate. If you ever have any questions about anything, please message me. I check the comments every night before bed, and I try to answer everyone as much as I can. Sometimes it takes a couple of days if I don't see it. But I love to hear like what you want to see. If you like this workout, you know, definitely subscribe so you can make sure that you get notifications of all the new workouts that come out every single week. I will be doing a beginner, intermediate, and advanced series. So this is the first one, starting with the ultimate beginner workouts, and we'll do another beginner and we'll just keep advancing from the beginning to really meeting all of our goals and getting advanced and stable. And it's going to be an amazing journey for all of us. So we're going to do 4, 3, 2, and 1. What I'm going to have you do, keep your back tall, shoulders up and back, knees still slightly bent. If this is too much for you, you can come up anytime. I like just keep that contracted, not too deep, but just, a little slight bend is good. What I want us to do is move those arms up, palms facing up, and then push it down. Up and push it down. So we're doing this little, it's almost like if you did this in water, it would be really good. But I feel like think that you are moving in water. That might be a good way to kind of envision keeping your arms contracted, strong in these movements, and you're going up and down like pretend you're going against resistance in the water. And I feel like that's really going to help you to nail this movement. If it's more comfortable for you, you can go more parallel forwards. I like to do things on an angle and more of like a W, just because it feels good to me right now. We're going to do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. So I'm going to have you hinge forwards again. So we gave our abs a little break, but I want you to start contracting those abs even more now, because it's going to hold us up, keep us stable. And what I want us to do is just move one arm to the front, one arm to the back, and then we're going to switch sides. So this is good to start getting used to that balance. Again, look down or look at something in front of you to help you maintain your balance so you don't fall, and always check for feet positioning. Safety is the most important thing. I have fallen off this vibration plate before, don't think I haven't, and I just would like to spare you all from that. Every time we're on these things, they're very fun. I feel like the workouts go by so fast. We really just have to make sure that we are taking care of our bodies. We're gonna do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna hinge forwards even more. I'm gonna have you dangle your arms right in front of you. We're gonna pull up into that broken arm again and down, working that back. Again, this is another back move. But what I like about this is because we're hinging forwards a little bit more, you feel it more in that back side, that back hamstring, lower glute area. So we're just gonna hang out here for a little bit. This is our last arm movement. And then we're gonna go right into abs. And then we'll do a couple lower body exercises and then stretch, and that's it. So again, what I love about this vibration plate is that it really does, not only like these workouts go by so fast, we're so efficient, getting so much done in such a short period of time. But what I really like is the fact that we're all the benefits to it. Increased circulation, improved bone density. You're working so many fibers of these muscles at one time by being on here. So it really just feels good. It's good for joint health. I've heard so many people say it helps with their arthritis. What I would also like you to do is make sure that you check with your doctor and look at all of the contraindications of the vibration plate to make sure that this is right for you. So if you have extreme osteoporosis, if you have a history of blood clots, heart problems, there's a whole list. Please look at that. I put it in my description, and there is additional to that as well. So please take a look. I want everyone to be safe, and not everyone qualifies to do a vibration plate. So we're gonna do 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna come up. And so what I want us to do is put our hands behind our head like we're gonna do a crunch. That's exactly what we're gonna do. So keeping our feet, again, shoulder width apart, core tight, hands behind our ears. We're just gonna hinge down and then come up. Hinge down and come up, contracting that lower body as well. So our lower abs are contracted, we're contracting our upper abs, and we're doing a standing crunch. Feels so good. Having a strong core helps, and all the back exercises that we're doing really helps we don't have back pain. So we're not only getting more stabilized in our body, but it's going to help us decrease the chances of having back pain as we get older. And also strengthening our glutes helps with that as well. So you'll see me always doing some sort of ab and glute exercise unless it's just strictly upper body. But we're gonna do 4, 3, 2, and 1. If that was too fast for you, you can always go a little slower, go at your own pace. So we're just gonna go side to side, side to side, working those obliques, that side body. And it's only a couple inches. If you can only do 1 inch, that's fine. But we're just we're not moving our hips, we're just moving our waist. Using that oblique to pull you back up. Trying to think of what else I need to tell you that's really important about the vibration plate so that we're doing everything correctly, that we're being aligned, that we're very safe, and we know all the benefits to these exercises that we're doing. And again, there's so many things that you can do on the plate. I'm always learning and researching and then coming up with new workouts. So if there's anything that you want to work on or that you see, please message me because I'm more than happy to look into it and see if I can create something for you. And we're gonna do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up a little bit straighter, but your knees are still bent. We're just gonna go twisting our bodies, keeping those elbows up, continuing to work those obliques. It just feels so good. And I always say, oh, this is something important that I wanted to tell you as well. And not everyone knows this, and I feel like it's very important to if you're gonna do the vibration plate every day, I wouldn't do it hard every day. So if you're doing a hard workout and you're doing 20 minutes of, let's say, a strength training workout, I would say the next day just stand on it for 10 minutes and do something very light to recover, or do one of my recovery workouts. And couple things with maybe going for a walk, doing other activities as well, and again, good nutrition. But if you're going hard every single day on the vibration plate, you're gonna burn yourself out. Your legs are gonna feel really tired because again, we're working our muscles harder than we would work them if we weren't using the vibration plate. So I want you to keep that in mind, that we shouldn't be working on it hard every single day. Give yourself active rest breaks, do some yoga on your off days, go for a walk, just do something different. Or if you want to just work your lactic acid out, you could just stand on it on a low mode, low speed, and just kind of stand on it and do some stretching. So we're gonna do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, so now we're gonna do our lower body, and we're just gonna do some mini squats. So again, we can keep our feet. We're gonna do a couple mini squats with our legs shoulder width apart is what I'm trying to say. And we're just gonna do some small bends and come up. This is not anything major. Nice and small, just getting that lower body activated. I like to kind of move my arms with it since we did a lot of arm workout, just to kind of loosen things up before we stretch. These are just I call them little mini bends. But again, keeping that attention to our lower abdomen, that we're keeping it nice and tight. Again, this is all, when you're stabilizing your body, it is a core workout. So we always wanna make sure that our core is tight as you can make it. It's just gonna keep on getting stronger the more that we do. And we're gonna do 4, 3, 2, and And now I want you to stand on that outer side and let it settle in for a second before we start doing our mini bends with our legs wider. So we'll go in 3, 2, and 1. Go down and up, down and up. Nice work. It feels a little different, right? I almost feel like my voice shakes more when I'm out over here. We're really working those muscles, but I just feel like starting in the middle and getting used to it, and then introducing the outer edge is the best way to go. But it is really fun. It does, you know, if you're needing to do any kind of lymphatic drainage and you really want to move fluid, right over here. This is the way to do it. I keep doing weird things with my hands. I apologize. I'm making things like when I'm talking and moving, it's a whole thing. So we're gonna do a couple more. We're gonna do 4, 3, keeping that posture perfect. 2, and 1. Good job. So now I'm gonna have you lift one heel at a time. So not 2, we're not quite there yet. Let's just do 1 at a time. And we're gonna hang in that mini squat. So we're not coming all the way up, we're sinking down. If you feel good, you can sink down even lower. And we're just alternating our heels going up. I'm looking at my feet because I feel like I'm kind of all over the place. We're gonna end with this move, and I feel like that's just perfect for a beginner workout at this moment in time. And we'll do another next level beginner workout coming soon. And we're just gonna keep progressing. It's gonna be so great. But again, please let me know if you have any questions, concerns. You know, you can always consult your doctor. We're gonna come off if you're, you know, feeling like you're getting dizzy or anything like that. You just want to not do it if you feel that way. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Always listen to your body. Deep breath in, blow it out. Deep breath in and blow it out. Breathing feels so good. We're just gonna roll our shoulders back and go side to side. I talked a lot during that video. I have a lot to say, especially for my beginners. I really just want you to be successful. I want you to keep coming back and doing more. So please like and subscribe this video, share it out. I would love that so much. I am trying to grow this channel. And the more that I'm researching and learning, I'm just falling in love with this vibration plate, and I know you will too. There are so many benefits, but again, the number one thing I want is for it to be the right fit for you, and I want you to be safe.